Hi girls, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to go over what a waiver form is and why they're so important in the lashing industry. So, what are waiver forms, girls? So I've literally just started using waiver forms. I will be starting them tomorrow with my clients. It is literally a consent form that you give to your client to read over and then to sign before they get the lashes done. So you basically explain stuff like lash shedding, you explain how eye irritation may occur on certain times, explain it's stuff like refunds, just all the things that you would think a client may complain about. Explain it to them, make them sign, and then if anything does happen, if anyone does want to complain to you, you can then say, well, I did give you a form to read and to understand, so there shouldn't be any situations, and you also signed for me that you understood. If you don't understand, then please don't sign it and they won't do your lashes. But if they did understand and they did sign it, then there shouldn't be any problems, and people should stop coming to you with complaints or anything along those lines. So what I put in my waiver form, you put simple things like lash shedding, girls. I know we all think that clients know about lash shedding, but they don't. A lot of clients think that when they get the lashes done, they will last forever and they will never fall out, but they do. And it's really important to let them know on the waiver form, like, babes, lashes have a cycle. Like, they will not always be there on your eye. Natural lashes will fall out at different times of the year, and that also means that your lash extensions will fall out with them. So there's a lot of times when clients will complain to you saying that the lashes may be falling out a lot faster. So it is your responsibility as a lash tech to explain this to them, and that's why I'd say a waiver form is the best way to do it. Make them read over before, and then there won't be any problems afterwards. Other things that you can write on here as well is the correct aftercare. If a client doesn't adhere to the correct aftercare, then obviously their lashes won't last that long. A lot of clients will be very quick to come and blame you, and that is not the case, girls. In a lot of situations, clients will not look after them. They will not clean the lashes with a lash shampoo. They will not brush them out. They'll be sleeping on their face like this, and they'll wonder why their lashes don't last. And then they'll be quickly come and complain to you saying, oh, why are my lash extensions not lasting? I want a refund. No. So this is why we have a waiver form once again. Like I said, as long as you make them understand it and you make them read over the policies basically and the consent form, and then you made them sign it, there should be no issues. I'm just going to go over kind of other things that I've written on here as well, so you guys kind of know what else to put on yours if you were to create one. I also explained eye irritation as well. So sometimes, girls, I don't know if some of you guys know about this, some of you beginners, obviously as lash technicians we do use quite heavy extreme glues, not heavy but extreme glues, fast drying glues as well. So they have quite a lot of fumes coming off of them. These fumes can sometimes cause eye irritation, especially when the client opens up their eye too quickly or their eyes are kind of open during the appointment. So the next day sometimes it could be a case where the eyes are very red and they have like a bloodshot eye because of the fumes. This happens literally less than 5% of like eyelash appointments. Is very rare, but it does happen, girls, and you don't want to have that 5%. You don't want to have that client coming and complaining to you and then literally panicking because their eye is red, and they're gonna blame you. Literally, they're gonna blame you. So it's really important for you to explain to them why it can happen, and also how they can avoid it as well, because clients can avoid it but they just choose not to. So obviously with that situation, you need to explain to the client to keep their eyes tightly shut. Sometimes people will talk to you during the eyelash appointment and then their eyes will kind of open throughout talking, and during those kind of moments the fumes will go into the eye, and then, like I said, it can cause irritation. Also, sometimes when you make your clients open up the eye, because obviously you finish the set, if you make them open up the eye too quickly, like I said, eye irritation can occur. And also if the client feels a burning sensation when they've opened up the eye and they don't tell you anything, that is when the redness can then happen the next day. So I always say to my clients, when they open up the eye, I'll be like to them, are your eyes burning right now? And if they say no, cool, we can take pictures, we can, like, we're finished now basically. If they say their eyes are burning, do not rush your client, girls. Make them lie back down, give them a little fan to fan over the lashes, and make sure the eyes stop burning, because if not, you will have clients complaining to you the next day saying, babe, my eyes are red, what do I do? Da, 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 da. Girls, explain. You just don't want these kind of situations happening to you, so do please explain in a waiver form. See, it's all about the waiver form, girls. All about it. Another thing I would say is explain to them as well. Some people have really teary eyes. So explain to your clients, if your eyes are watering a lot during the appointment, then it could mean that their eyelash extensions fall off a lot faster. Because in the time when you're doing the lashes and the eyes are watering, the glue won't bond to the eyelash properly because your eyes are constantly watering, and that's something I can't stop. I cannot sit there for 3 hours now waiting for your eye to stop watering. I'll use the fan, but sometimes people's eyes literally just don't stop watering. So certain things like that, you just explain to them and just make sure that everyone understands and we're all on the same page, you know. So literally this is what it looks like, girls. Yeah, I look quite cute next to it, girls, isn't it? So you explain here at the top, you just explain what it is. So my waiver form, as you can see, you have the little bullet points explaining what can happen and stuff like that. So lash shedding, like I said, you can also talk about refunds as well. And then at the bottom you have a little concluding sentence saying that you agree to these terms, and that you will not hold the eyelash technician liable for anything that happens once they have read this, if that makes sense. Obviously if there actually was an infection, you will be held liable, girls. Don't give anyone any infections. But I'm talking about, for example, if their lashes fall out faster, if they have read over this, they shouldn't come and complain to you. So you then go and give your client a sorry, everything's falling right now. You give them a little sheet of paper to sign. So you give them the client name, date and signature, and then once they have signed that, you can then start out your treatment. Yeah. So obviously if there are any situations where clients want to complain to you, you can then just show to them, well babe, I made you read over all of this, you signed on this and that date, so you were made aware of what could happen. You were made aware that during summer months your lashes can fall out faster. You were made aware that if your eyelashes if your eyes water a lot during the appointment, then obviously they will not last as long as well. So simple things like this, girls, just making your client aware with a piece of paper. It literally will take you 2 minutes on top of the appointment time to let them read over it and let them ask any questions as well. And this will just save you a lot of hassle. It will save you a lot of complaints as well, because a lot of people will complain, but really and truly they're only complaining because they just didn't understand that this could even happen in the first place. So yeah, girls, it doesn't take long. You can always go on Google. You can always search up waiver form templates. You can use some of the points that I've given you today, and that should be all. They are really helpful. We'll see how I get on with them tomorrow when I start using on my clients. But I think they'll be very informative for a lot of people, because I feel like a lot of clients don't know about some of these things. So yeah, I think this will all be quite good. And also, girls, you don't need to print out just the waiver form on its own. Like I said, you can just have like a long piece of paper with signatures and just make sure this is all together, because if you just have loads of forms lying around, you're going to have a heap. Like, depending on how many lashes you do, how many clients you have, it's just going to be way too many. So let's just make sure we have a list full of client signatures and dates and the form that they can just read over. You can laminate this as well if you don't want people to like get it dirty or ruin it. So yeah, I think that was really helpful. Well, in my opinion it was. If you guys do have any questions, please do comment in the box below. And yeah, there's nothing really for me to link, girls. There's not really any Google links that I can give you. Just do message me if you have any questions. But yeah, so please do like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and you'll have loads more tips and tricks about the eyelash extension world.